What is a trust and who needs one? When talking about estate planning with my clients, I get asked about trust a lot, especially from clients nearing or in retirement who want to protect their assets and pass them on to the next generation as smoothly as possible. So, what exactly is a trust? In simple terms, it's a legal arrangement that allows you to transfer ownership of your assets to a third party. The main goal is to hold and protect those assets and, in many cases, help your family avoid the headaches of probate. When you set up a trust, there are three main players. First, the grantor, who created and funds the trust. Then, the trustee, who manages the trust assets. And finally, the beneficiaries, who receive the benefits. Trusts come in many different forms, each serving a different purpose. But at the core, they're about making sure your wishes are carried out efficiently and privately. For a trust to actually work, it has to be funded. That means transferring ownership of things like your home, bank accounts, or investments into the trust. Any assets not transferred stay outside of it. There are two main types, revocable and irrevocable. A revocable trust gives you flexibility. You can make changes or revoke it during your lifetime. An irrevocable trust is usually permanent. You're giving up control in exchange for potential tax or estate planning benefits. There's also a third option called a revocable living trust. It allows you to keep control of your assets while you're alive and provides clear instructions for how those assets are managed and distributed after your death. You don't have to transfer everything at once. You can add to it gradually as your finances grow or acquire new property and investments. Now, here's the part I get asked about the most. Who really needs a trust? In my experience, trusts make the most sense for families with around $2 million or more in assets, or for those with more complex estate situations. If you're around the $1 million mark, and already have beneficiaries listed on all of your investment accounts and policies, a trust might not add much value and could cost several $1,000s to set up. Setting up a trust can involve some complex rules and considerations. Before deciding, it's a good idea to talk with a financial advisor like myself. Together, we can look at your situation, walk through the pros and cons, and figure out if a trust makes sense or if there's a simpler path that gets you to the same goal. If you'd like to learn more, feel free to reach out to me directly at tjanoski@janoskiefinancial.com.